U.S. attorney that has jurisdiction over last week's immigration raid at a company in Cato will hold a news conference tomorrow. And while there'll be many questions to be answered about what we don't know yet about the feds, they're issuing a warning already tonight to other businesses. In the announcement about the news conference, the U.S. Attorney's Office says one purpose will be to warn employers across the Northern District of New York State they risk criminal investigation if they're employing non-citizens who are not authorized to work in the U.S. New video from outside the Oswego Border Patrol Station from this morning. Travis Sova recorded this as vehicles were coming out of the facility. This encounter speaks to the heightened tension and those who work at the border station with the demonstrators. A man appeared to be guarding the driveway, displayed this non-lethal pepper ball rifle, but he did not fire. The impact on families is becoming more clear after the raid on Nutrition Bar Confectioners in Cato. We know more than 40 people who reported for work last Thursday were taken by federal authorities. Some of their families report they're now in other states. Others have already been removed from the country. Our Isabel Doherty spoke with protesters on why they came out and what message they want officials to hear.
Protesters are still gathered here tonight, voicing their outrage for last week's raid. They're calling on Oswego leaders to help those who are impacted. Protesters continued to camp outside the Oswego Border Patrol Station Monday night in support of the roughly 60 Cato factory workers detained by Homeland Security last week, most of them sharing their outrage at the Oswego Common Council meeting.
This is wrong, because it absolutely is wrong. And I'm pleading, I'm begging, I'm demanding that Mayor Corradino and the Common Council demand that this is wrong, that the city of Oswego does not stand for this.
Among those taken was a mother who was actively breastfeeding her baby. She was just separated from her infant and taken to Border Patrol facility right here in Oswego.
Protesters also raised concerns regarding the officer who they said showed a non-lethal pepper ball gun while they were peacefully protesting.
What I saw in that video today were two people with guns on foot. One of them looked like a paintball gun. I suspect there was pepper shot in it. He was the one with it pointed at the protesters who had not done anything to initiate violence or fear.
Not everyone at the meeting had the same feelings on the raid, some expressing support for the federal agents.
They screened them as, get that sign out of here. They screened everybody in that place to make sure they weren't the enemy of the country.
Protesters say they will not stop until there is change.
The community's voice is trying very desperately to be heard. Everyone I've encountered feels very strongly that these are the wrong sort of tactics to take with people who live and work in our communities.
The city of Oswego asked protesters to follow city ordinances on loud noises at night and sleeping on city property without a permit. Protesters said they will not stop until there's justice for those detained. Reporting in Oswego, I'm Isabel Doherty.